welcome to Keller Acres. Today I am making some cottage cheese protein banana bread. Yep, I love banana bread, and I've done the healthier versions of banana bread with maple syrup, and I've used my monk fruit sweetener, but I have not added cottage cheese before. So that is going to be a new addition. It's not going to be a lot of cottage cheese, so I feel like it should taste good. I feel like it'll be really good. I hope so. All right, for this recipe, you will need 2.5 cups of almond flour. I get mine at Costco, and I'm just gonna start with the dry ingredients. You'll need a teaspoon of baking soda, a teaspoon of baking powder, a teaspoon of salt. Then we are going to need 2 to 3 bananas, depending on the size of your bananas. So mine were really large, so I'm just gonna do 2. I thought 3 might be too much because mine were really big. But if you have smaller or medium size, then I would do 3. A 1/2 cup of cottage cheese. I get mine at Costco, Daisy cottage cheese. Forgot one of the dry ingredients. A scoop of protein powder, vanilla. I'm using Clean Simple Eats. And you can obviously leave that out if you want to. If you don't want to add that, you don't have to. A 1/4 cup of softened butter. I am using unsalted, but you can use salted if you prefer. 2 eggs, preferably room temperature. And a 1/2 cup of whatever kind of sweetener you want to use. I'm doing 2 different ones. I'm doing a 1/4 cup maple syrup and a 1/4 cup monk fruit, my golden monk fruit sweetener. Love this stuff, it's really good. But if you prefer, you can do just maple syrup, or just honey, or just monk fruit, or you can use regular sugar if you prefer. And then about a teaspoon-ish of vanilla extract. I'm just gonna pour some in because that's what I do. This is my homemade vanilla extract, so good. This makes really great gifts too. That's what we did this for. We did this actually last Christmas for gifts because it's kind of cool on the back of the bottle. Tells them what to do to shake it. Tells them about using it and how you can refill it because there's vanilla beans in here that can be reused. So check that out. All right, let's get started. Okay, gonna start by putting in my banana first. And then my cottage cheese. Also have your oven preheating to 350 and get your bread pan ready. I lined mine with parchment paper, or you can spray it with non-stick cooking spray, or you could butter it. Whatever you do to prepare your pan, do that. Also, I'm gonna be doing an add-in. Almost forgot that too. I'm gonna be adding walnuts to mine. Chopped walnuts, 1 cup. You don't have to, obviously. I'm just really into walnuts right now, and chocolate chips would be a great add-in too, if you wanna add something in. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Next, I'm gonna dump in my eggs. Get those mixed in here. Really excited about this bread. Banana bread is so good. Pour in my maple syrup. And then my butter. All right. The all-important vanilla extract. Love vanilla, so good. And I never measure this, I just pour. But you can measure it out. Whatever you like to do. All right. Gonna dump in my monk fruit sweetener and my protein powder. Kind of nice to add a little extra protein. Nice to get a little protein in your dessert, right? Because it's hard to get all that protein in that you need every day sometimes. Especially if you want to eat more than just protein. So you want to maybe get a little bit of protein in your treat, right? Why not? Okay, my baking powder, my baking soda, My salt. All right, now I'm just gonna start gradually adding in my almond flour. Just mixing this in a little at a time so that I don't overflow, have it flopping out of my bowl. If you have any really good cottage cheese dessert recipes that you want to share those in the comments. I would love to know what other people are doing with cottage cheese. I'm just kind of on this cottage cheese dessert kick because cottage cheese, again, has protein in it, and it's not something that I like to eat plain. I know a lot of people do. So I figure, you know, what can I put it in to eat versus just eating it plain? All right, dump the rest in. Looking good, looking good. I always have to do a little taste test too. I always taste stuff before I bake it. All right, let's see. Tastes good. It's gonna be good. All right, dump in the walnuts. Just love adding walnuts. Just gives it some nice, good crunch and texture. It's so good. Look at that. Delicious. Okay, get this in my loaf pan. Okay. All right, this looks great. Gonna pop it in the oven. See ya in a little over an hour. Let it bake, let it cool, and then it'll be time to taste test. All right, the banana bread is done. I'm ready to taste it. I baked it for 1 hour at 350. Excited to give this a taste. It is obviously gonna have a different texture because we used almond flour, but almond flour I think works great in banana bread. Still looks just like banana bread. Smells like banana bread. I'm gonna put a little bit of butter on mine. I love this butter from Costco. So good, it's just the best. All right, get some butter on there because butter makes it better. Just gonna cut this off so I'm not making a mess. Okay, here we go. Delicious, really good. You don't know there's cottage cheese in it. I feel like it gives it maybe a little spongier texture. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's good. I like it, really good. So now you know, you can add cottage cheese to your banana bread and protein powder and use a healthy flour, and it tastes good. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that like button, leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.